up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentleys. Little bush your run up cash, double back. Baby show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Happy rebel out, dark hallways. This place I kissed, I made the day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Changed a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, can't just let me
Midtown's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out, find out.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. A couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in Week 5. He's going to field this at the 2. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green, hut, hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Down. 52, blue. Hut.
First down throw. Here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go.
Here we go.
Let that pass rush get home.
Black 40, set.
Love from the gun. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Green, jack. Jack Hutton.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to have this one down to the 28.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
Yellow. Fly blue. Hut.
From the pistol, here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
From the pistol, they're going to run with Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher, and he can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Going run again with Swift. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Not trying to do too much there. Short yardage situation. Just make sure you get to the marker and reset those chains.
A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Chicago.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, they'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, Drill Green.
Shotgun now for Love. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, here we go. Black, 95. Red, cycle. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's Etienne on first down. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers break the tie here in the first. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Williams on the play action. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have third down and 8. On play action, here's Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
He's got it at the 24. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. And up to Jacobs to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Get some space around midfield. Running down the left side. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Packers take a 13-point lead. Jordan Love, the touchdown. That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen, and we'll probably all see for a while. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. The Packers take their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. To throw is Williams. Connection made. Kyle Manunga. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Off the play fake, Williams. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. They watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Line quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, blaster, 6, 52 blows. Hut, hut.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Second.
Love now, off the play action. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now give. It's ETN headed left. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They go right back to ETN. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He can run it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
They'll run. Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 16-point ball game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lottery. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring it down. Offense in a hurry up here. They'll go play action. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First down throw by Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Williams set to pass. Makes the catch. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll send their tight end right. Here's Williams again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Working quickly here.
That's another Bears first down.
Again, it's Williams. He completes it in traffic. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. One play action, Williams. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Has him on the quick hitter. This one gets to the 22. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On the move, headed right. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now Timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now. Set.
Play action. Love. Lasers this one deep. He's got it inside the 25. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. David Njoku, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the and that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd down, here's Williams. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one does not go far.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4. They will go for it. Williams challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Entering Cooper takes it away. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on, set.
At the Bears' 32-yard line.
On the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
On the set.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this.
Set.
4th down. Here's Love. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he's brought down after a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Now here's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Williams on the play action. Buying some time left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here we go, 4th down with Williams. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 43 yards. That's good for our Bears. 1st down. A gain of 43 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Wait, what's this? They fake the spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Entering Cooper takes it away. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Your chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate. You've got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Love. Jukes away from one. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Field, black. Green Jack. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
45. What? Hut.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Cut.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. You. 52 blue. Cut, cut.
Love out of the shotgun. He's trying to push the field. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He rolls to his right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Down. Hut, hut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line to gain. So here comes 4th down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this one touchdown inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
What is going on?
Off the play fake, Williams. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Williams off the play fake. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing off the play fake. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Blue striker.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good. Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing, it's Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Here we go. Steel, black, 33, yellow. Green jack.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Yellow. Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Njoku, complete. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Red, cycle. Striker, 3-3. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
Bears 10. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Now the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found a wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you know, like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Oh, the defender runs at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they pick him off again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Ready, set.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Gets everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Off the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
You, yellow. Set. Black 40. Black ultra. Hut, hut.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's the pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Ready.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Rolling out to his left. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rail, yellow. Cut.
They'll run it. Here's Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Okay,
The
right.
lead looks safe, but the penal's staying down. They're going for this.
Down. Set. Go.
Love throwing on fourth. He finds Adams, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Go.
Handoff here to Jacobs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. 45. One. Ready.
Love. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Ready. Ready. Smash. Red. Ready. Ready. Claws red. 60 red. Set.
Jacobs running behind center. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This from just 23 yards away. McManus sends it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Big strike here to Moore. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch them off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Escapes the pocket. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
Third and long. Here's Love. His top target, Njoku, has another one. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
You know, Kate, I never get frustrated with completions. Never turn down a completion. But in this case, you really did have to look beyond that route. Not enough to move the sticks.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on fourth down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go.
Fourth down. Here's Love. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
A 50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
What is up?
Williams to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Needle, ready, ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready. 45. Drill green. Hut, hut.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. So this is a Packers win. And they draw first.